Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson is brought to you by Penis Water for the ebbs and flows of life. Trust Penis 15 water.
Welcome back to Snowman in the Morning.
You are an ass.
You like that, huh?
You are an ass. I love you for that. We just talked about that Friday. And thank you, Chris Bass, for that voice.
Shout out to Chris Bass on that VO.
Oh, my heaven. That's the second one. That's the second one. First, the whole facts, and now the penis water. Anyway. Pick up the podcast of Snowman in the Morning wherever you get your podcast. It's now listed on TuneIn as well.
Oh, nice.
Yes, as well as the Odyssey app. Lavaris chimes in. Oh, yes. No, Lakers got their first win yesterday. Who cares?
This is a team that most people said was going to go to the finals. They should not struggle so mightily.
This is a team that's going to go 1-81 on the year.
They should not struggle. They should not struggle so mightily, but they are,
and they're going to continue to. They're going to continue to struggle.
Yeah.
Lavaris, don't you fool with me about this.
Yes.
Lavaris,
Thank you, Lavaris.
I want a link to that.
Please send that bad boy. Please send it. Oh, yes.
I want a link to that. Anyway, Mr. Johnson.
See, I scheduled this on purpose because I knew when I received the text message.
Quit your talking and give me my damn receipt.
Be quiet. When I received the text message at around 8:30 last night, saying 8:30 your time last night, saying, "You owe me a receipt, sir." I'm like, yes, I owe Minnie a receipt, but the first one will be deposited to you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, for a few reasons for that receipt. Actually, the two words I give to you are Christian McCaffrey, and
it looks like he has found his found youth.
Well, we can prove that by playing this, because in the second quarter of a 7-0 game, Mr. McCaffrey did this.
Whoa.
Kittle is inside of Ayuk, right? They motion McCaffrey, backwards pass to McCaffrey, and he's going to throw downfield wide open. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown! San Francisco! He can run! He can catch! On fire! Christian McCaffrey can throw!
No cap. No cap.
Yes.
That would be a throw the late Walter Payton would be proud of. That was a nice throw.
And a nice design.
Yeah. Oh,
the
play was designed beautifully. The play was designed beautifully.
A nice design. You're talking about getting someone involved in the offense quickly. 7 apiece became 14-7 Rams. You think the Rams had control, but the 49ers got a field goal a minute before halftime, making it 14-10. And then in the third quarter, after a stand, Mr. McCaffrey, do it again.
In the gun, McCaffrey left. They motion McLeod to the left inside of Ayuk. Kittle and Willie Snead are right. Now they go empty, and McCaffrey goes right. It is Garoppolo looking. Garoppolo under pressure, throws to the back of the end zone. Caught by Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown! CMC! Dynamite! The 49ers have the lead.
Rod Webb, F you and your Patriots. They get no respect from me, and I'm not handing out any receipts. Y'all beat the Jets, for God's sakes. You're supposed to.
Unfortunately, I will hand a receipt because I picked the Jets.
I'm not handing a receipt.
I have to because I thought the Jets was going to do business with the Patriots, and unfortunately, they reverted back to form when they played the Patriots. It sickens me.
Which means our pending guest is not going to be happy this morning.
Oh, I know he's not.
And Rod, you still get no receipts from me because LeBron blows, and so does Tom Brady. Thank you very much.
Oh, we can gain receipts over that.
I'm not handing out any kind of receipts unless they are warranted. 17-14 49ers at the time. And on that play, I gotta talk about that play because I watched that. McCaffrey sprinted to the sideline, wasn't even supposed to be in the play. He was not even supposed to be in the play.
No, because that pass was intended for Kittle.
It was definitely intended for Kittle. But McCaffrey saw what was going on, saw a scramble drill, took off. And who did he beat in the back of the end zone? Taylor Rapp. Taylor, it's a wrap for you. Your career is finished. 17-14 49ers. We moved to the fourth quarter, and McCaffrey decided to complete the triple play.
First and goal, 1 yard line. Garoppolo in the shotgun. McCaffrey to his right. They're going to give it to McCaffrey coming left. McCaffrey, touchdown! San Francisco! He has thrown one. He has caught one. He has run one. He can do it all.
And a little note about that. The first player to run and throw and catch a touchdown since Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson did it in 2005.
Yep, 17 years ago.
Yep. And speaking of George the Animal Kittle.
Garoppolo under center. 3, 2, 1. Ayuk in motion. It's a roll for Jimmy left. Looking for McCaffrey. Taken away. Will throw for the back of the end zone. Caught by George Kittle. Touchdown! San Francisco!
31-14 the final. And the 49ers head into their bye week 1 game ahead of last year's pace. Go ahead, sir.
Now, I will address this to our guest that comes tomorrow, Mr. Playmaker. You should be ashamed of your team. You should be ashamed of the Rams because they, just like the Packers, are SAWFT. They are soft. And I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm not saying it as a joke. I'm not saying to get under your skin.
You saw in the second half.
Unfortunately, if you have any semblance, any scintilla of a running game, you can run roughshod over the Rams. And that should not happen.
18 carries, 94 yards. I beg your pardon.
That's McCaffrey stats. Yeah. That's McCaffrey stats.
That's just McCaffrey. You know, Jeff Wilson had 34 yards also. But see, the 49ers have always been able to run the football.
I believe so. I can't remember the game and when, but yes,
I want to say 83. I want to say 83 is when Marcus Allen did it with the Raiders.
That sounds about it. Was the Raiders, I know.
He did it. Right. He did it in their Super Bowl year of 83.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Exactly, Epistle. The Rams are soft, and it's sad. We're talking about a defending world champs, and they can be punched in the mouth time and time on both sides of the line of scrimmage, time and time again.
They could be punched in the mouth and kicked in the gonads.
And what sucks about this L they took to the 49ers, the 49ers were understaffed. They were undermanned, and they still got punched in the mouth.
Listen, the 49ers didn't have half of their team.
And they still
before, I think it was Saturday.
Yeah.
When it was known that Deebo'd Samuel wouldn't be available to them.
It was Saturday.
And I looked at that game. My wife was watching it with me, and she says, "Do you really think they have a chance?" I said, "They're playing the Rams." And she says, she knows the legend of Deebo'd Samuel. Well, they're not. They don't have Samuel, but they do have McCaffrey,
and because of that, they have now swept the season series with the Rams.
Not once,
not
two,
twice, not
three times,
but 4 consecutive seasons. 2019, 2021, and this year. The only win the Rams have had against the 49ers in that stretch was last year's NFC Championship game.
And they damn near lost that.
And they were within 2 minutes of losing that game. Yeah.
I think I have a sound that can describe what Christian McCaffrey did yesterday. In case y'all didn't hear it, let me play it again.
But yeah, now I will say the 49ers have actually, even in the bye, they have put themselves in prime position because they already have a win in hand against the Seahawks. So now All they have to do is when they play him in Seattle, take care of business there, and they can
all they
own
do
the
is
AFC West.
all they have to do is take care of business in Seattle and get one against the Cardinals. That's all
they don't have to
do
do them both. Yeah,
because the magic number to win the NFC West for San Francisco is now 2.
Mm-hmm.
They've swept the Rams. They're 1 up on Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't seen Arizona yet, and they're going into the bye.
Right.
They're going into the bye.
Which for them actually is a pretty good time because afterwards a lot of big time names are supposed to come back for them. So
including Eric Armstead, who has yet to see the field this year.
I think the most important name to come back is him. Because the one thing that I think the 49ers have missed was a guy who could help stop the run. He comes back, not only can he help stop the run, he also can put pressure on the quarterback.
Exactly. And that fearsome foursome will be fearsome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Nick Bosa is the man. Okay.
Oh,
and
no
he's
question.
About to get paid.
There ain't no question. He's the man. He's no question. He is the guy. He is the guy on the defensive end.
Let me give you one of these. They gave him one of those.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Let me give you. The W they had in San Francisco against the 49ers. I mean, against the Rams. Yes. That game was something. They dominated that game, but this was even more satisfying because this was a greater domination of the Rams.
And they had only half their team.
Yeah.
And again, did you notice SoFi Stadium?
It was
three-quarters of it was red.
But if it was not half, at least 2/3 of that stadium was red.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not an exaggeration because I remember hearing the third downs the Rams had, and it sounded as if they were in Levi Stadium. I'm like, goodness gracious! No wonder why y'all complain.
It's a talk when I play louder.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was everything yesterday that the Rams faced. And by the way, one more for Mr. McCaffrey.
Tiger uppercut.
Oh Lord.